Hey guys, I am Veronica. Thanks for clicking on my video if you are new, and if you're returning, thanks for coming back to hang out with me today. I think this may be my last haul video, at least through the start of the school year. We will see. There may be a purchase here or there between now and then, but in terms of like a huge fragrance haul kind of thing, it's time for me to pump the brakes. So why don't we enjoy together this last haul for a few months? I'm happy to say that everything I'm going to share with you today is thumbs up. One thumbs up, and in some cases two thumbs up. So let's jump in. If I mention anyone that influenced me, I will link their channel down below so you can go check them out. So speaking of that, I'm gonna start off with one that I didn't have any interest in. A while back, I posted a favorite celebrity fragrances video, and Kia from Yummy411 commented that her favorite celebrity fragrance is Private Show from Britney Spears. And I am shocked that I absolutely love this fragrance. It is delicious. It's considered sweet, lactonic, coffee, vanilla as the main accords. A floral, fruity gourmand. It has whipped cream, so it's really sort of soft. There's just, if you think about perfumes as having shapes and edges, this one is very fluffy around all the edges. Whipped cream, a nice coffee note in here, not like an espresso coffee, but like coffee and milk kind of coffee. There's some citrus with nectarine and clementine. There's a dulce de leche note in here, jasmine sambac, orange blossom, amber, and musk. This is so nice, and the reviews on this are great. People love this and get lots and lots of compliments on it. Britney Spears Private Show, great celebrity fragrance for a very nominal price. And you know, people talk about fragrances smelling niche or whatever. We can talk about that another time and if that's valid or not, but if there is such a thing, this one belongs there. Private Show, absolutely fantastic. I would highly recommend it. This next one I purchased for my husband for his birthday, along with some other nice little treats. And so this is called Moab from Phlur. I got into this company from trying Hanami from their line. I bought a travel spray of that and loved it so much that I bought an actual bottle of that to share with my husband. It's on his shelf, but it's really maybe for me, right? It's warm and spicy, it's woody, but it also has sands and mineral accords. It really does come across to me like an ambery scent. It's deep and it's warm, it is spicy. This reminds me a lot of Tom Ford's Noir Pour Femme, maybe mixed with Noir de Noir, I think is what it's called in his line, and Noir Extreme. Like if you smashed all three of those together, you might get this just in a more subtle form. Spicy notes, woody notes, solar notes, and sand. So sand and solar notes are obviously fantasy notes, woody notes and spicy. Very ambery to me is what I would call this. It is deep and lovely. I like this, and I really like these bottles, and I love these magnetic caps. Moab from Phlur, really beautiful. 2 thumbs up on that one. These next two I purchased because I have recently gotten into the intense cologne versions of Jo Malone's line. Came across the line in the black bottles, the intense versions, and I started with Myrrh and Tonka and just loved it so much that I started to add to the collection. So the latest additions here, one is Dark Amber and Ginger Lily, which is also a warm, spicy, ambery, woody fragrance. I haven't had a chance to test this, so I can't speak on that. It has ginger, cardamom, pepper, pink pepper, water lily, orchid, jasmine, rose, a lot of base notes, sandalwood, black amber, patchouli, leather. I guess that's not a lot of notes, but I do like this. It's very gingery and very woody to me with a touch of amber is how I would describe this. Dark amber and ginger lily. I'll have to test this out some more to see if it's a strong like or a love, but right now it's a solid like. So thumbs up on that. And then I also picked up Vetiver and Golden Vanilla from Jo Malone, which I say is a love. I had sampled this before a while back and didn't pick it up. I picked up something else in lieu of this, and then saw this on sale on FragranceNet and decided I better go ahead and snatch it up because I wish I had gotten it the first time. I regret it not purchasing it. Also really nice. It says here that it has a top accord of aromatic. I don't know that I agree with that. I definitely get the vanilla and the warm spicy and the woody accords in here. Notes here include vanilla, vetiver. Well, they better with a title like Vetiver and Golden Vanilla. Cardamom, tea, and grapefruit. Yeah, I do get a nice tea note in there to balance out like the woody notes. This is beautiful. I would wear this and my husband would probably wear this. Vetiver and Golden Vanilla, 2 thumbs up and a love. Next is one, okay. So for years, I had not wanted to purchase an angel. I know a lot of people love it. People talk about whether you're an angel or an alien girl. I'm very much an alien girl. I did recently pick up Angel Eau Croisière and saw this Angel Comet. It looks like that. Angel Eau de Toilette in the Comet bottle. I think we all know what Angel smells like. An amber vanilla fragrance. There might be some slight variations on the theme on this one versus the regular Angel, but it's got the Angel DNA, if nothing else. To be honest, I didn't look it up enough to tell you the difference. I just love this bottle. How cute is this? It sits like that. Next is the completionist in me had to pick up, not that it's part of a line or anything, but Katy Perry's Indi. I have Indi Visible, which is in a blue bottle that looks just like this, but is clear. And the reason that I was attracted to this one, I had passed on this originally and gotten the blue version, but so many people talk about this fragrance as coming across as a coconut fragrance, which is interesting because it doesn't have any coconut notes in it, at least not listed on Fragrantica. It's a musky, powdery, ambery fragrance with some woodiness to it. It has plum, white tea. I can see the white tea in here. I can smell it. Bergamot, and in the middle, white cedar extract, lily of the valley, which I'm coming to not like very much unless it's virtually undetectable in a fragrance, cyclamen. And then you get a variety of musks in the base. You ready for this? Because I can't believe this. It has musk, white musk, black musk, Egyptian musk, island musk, tonka bean, and amber. That's a lot of musk. Maybe it's all those musks mixed with the tonka bean, mixed with the tea that comes across like coconut to me, and others in this. Really nice. I like this a lot. So this definitely gets a thumbs up. I have seen reviews that the longevity on this is mixed, and so I'll have to test that out, but I like it and I love the bottle. Next is Jivago Noir, Exotic Noir, sorry, is what it's called. Look at this bottle. This, I don't know if I hate the bottle or love it, but I'm leaning towards love. Same thing with the white one. There's a white version of this that I'm talking about that I have. That's a nice peachy, I think there's some rose in there and musk. This one here, this Exotic Noir, is a fruity, aromatic, woody fragrance. And it has Tajitas and Nirvana at the top. And there's something really luxurious about how this opens, and rich and decadent and alluring and sexy. This is gorgeous. This was reviewed by Chantel Tiffany. You may want to check out her review. And I already had this on the way and was so excited to see that she loved it and that I chose well. It has blackberry, liquor, and a tulip note in the middle, and ebony, red sandalwood, and osmanthus in the base. This is beautiful. It says that it was developed to enhance the beautiful feelings of special winter nights. The luxury fragrance company Jivago introduces its new, sensuous, and intriguing fragrance, Exotic Noir. This intense nighttime fragrance is distinguished by a warm, full, and complex fragrance profile with winter in mind. But I tell you, I would wear this all year round, but not in the heat of summer. maybe in the evenings, but I can see this being a fabulous winter fragrance, like by the fireplace, in your nice sweater with your big cowl neck. Beautiful. Jivago Exotic Noir. Really, really nice. Moving along is one that I think either a viewer or someone on Instagram mentioned. I can't remember, and I apologize that I don't remember the name of the person who suggested this. But I checked it out, and it's Sonnet by Ajmal. So, you know, I got to take a second to talk about this bottle. Gosh. Have you seen the movie A Quiet Place? If you haven't seen it, you definitely should. John Krasinski from The Office is the writer, producer, director. Excellent job that he did. But what I'm getting at is that there are some creatures in that movie. This reminds me of those creatures somehow. That's the first thing I thought of when I saw this. That said, who cares? The fragrance in here is beautiful. White floral, almond, tuberose accords, sweet, vanilla. It has almond and bergamot at the top. In the middle, tuberose and orange blossom. Vanilla, sandalwood, and amber in the base. I think I got this on Amazon. I don't remember the price range. I want to say it was in the 30-ish, maybe the $40 range, maybe less. I don't remember. Whatever it was, I thought it was rather affordable. This reminds me of something that I can't put my finger on. It almost reminds me of The Only One Intense combined by Dolce & Gabbana combined with something else, but I can't remember or think about what the something else is. This is beautiful. The bottle tells you nothing about what this smells like. Sonnet from Ajmal. Oh my gosh. Absolutely gorgeous. Super happy to have that. I'm glad I took a chance on that because the bottle was a huge turnoff. This next fragrance is one I have had a hard time with the philosophy fragrances. I know people go bananas over them. I purchased the original, I think it's Amazing Grace. And there was something in there that I was just like, I tried to wear it many times and just something didn't get along with me. I didn't feel good wearing it. I did have some of the flankers of that. I still do. Like there's a rose one and like a nude ballet and I don't remember what else, like 4 of them that I have as roller balls, and they're fine, or travel sprays rather. So I was reluctant, but I've heard so many people talk about Fresh Cream Warm Cashmere. Beautiful. It's already faded because I smell very faint of it on the blotter here. Let's spray this again. And I had a feeling that would happen. Brr. But it was so inexpensive. I think I got this for $20-something. Vanilla, woody, powdery, coconut. Really pretty. I could see myself wearing this in the evening to bed. I don't know that this is a fragrance I would wear out and expect to have any kind of presence or oomph as I'm out and about among other people. But around the house, vanilla, coconut, sandalwood, cashmere wood, and musk are the notes. Sensual skin scent. I do get some nice, like a toasted coconut in there. This beautiful deep vanilla. Maybe it's the deep vanilla that's making the coconut smell like it's toasted. Really, really pretty fragrance. Just wish that it had more presence and oomph, but I like it. Fresh Cream Warm Cashmere. Okay, y'all might trip out at this next one. Actually, these next two. These next two are a blast from the past. You know I love the 80s. You know I love 80s scents. And you know I love 90s fragrances. What can I say? Hopefully you do too, or at least you have some appreciation. Because, listen, can you believe? I repurchased this fragrance, Nude, from Blass. Who has this or had it? Drop me a note in the comments, please. People talk about this smelling similar to Bijan's Nude, and I have that one too, and I agree. They're very, very similar. This is woody and aromatic and green. It has some yellow floral in there. It's considered an aldehydic, a floral aldehyde fragrance. This is one that I loved, and then hated. You know how you get sick of fragrances? You're like completely over it. You're saturated. You've had enough. Had enough. And I ended up giving my bottle away to someone years ago after I had gone through like maybe half of it or so. But recently have been longing to have this back in my collection. And I'm glad that I went ahead and bought it again. This is really a gorgeous fragrance and I'm in love with it again. Aldehydes, galbanum, rosemary, and bergamot at the top. So you do get like this really dry but aromatic, woody opening. Like right away, it's woody, it's dry, but there's something so alluring about this fragrance to me. Narcissus in the middle, oak moss, ylang-ylang, jasmine, and rose. In the base, orris root, musk, sandalwood, vetiver. It's dry, like dry, but also so beautiful. Nude Bill Blass. It's one of a kind. Yes, it smells like Bijan Nude, but there are enough differences that I feel comfortable saying this is a one of a kind and a super affordable gem. If you like 80s fragrances, if you like those kind of dry aldehyde based fragrances, you might enjoy this. Well, I don't know if it's aldehyde based, but it has that in the top. Very dry. Did I say that yet? It's dry. This next one is the same thing. I had a love-hate relationship with it. I loved it. I wore it to death, choked myself out with it like at least 348 times, probably killed a few of my coworkers who are sensitive to fragrances, and then got sick of it and gave the bottle away and now regretted it. And I'm so glad that I have this back in my collection. Dune by Christian Dior. Whoo, what a powerhouse of a fragrance. This is not for the faint of heart. This is for somebody who has some character. Not that people that don't wear this don't have character. I'm not sure what I'm trying to say. This is for someone with a big personality who doesn't mind walking into a room and being noticed right away, maybe in a bad way, because this is a very specific kind of fragrance. I'll tell you what this reminds me of. You're not going to believe this, but just work with me here. Dune reminds me of Dior Addict. I know it's really bizarre to make that connection, but it would be like as though Dior Addict had a child with Nude from Bill Blass, and along comes this beautiful new exotic creation, Dune. There's something so special about this, and I regret giving up on it. It's woody, it's amber, it has a balsamic accord, warm and spicy and powdery. So it's really all of the above. Brazilian rosewood at the top, aldehydes, orange, bergamot, and peony. The notes don't really matter because they don't tell you anything about what the fragrance smells like. Let me look here and see if there's anything in here that I can point out to you. Sandalwood in the base, amber, benzoin, vanilla, patchouli, musk. It's such a difficult fragrance to describe. It's woody. It's another dry one. It's super cozy. A male could easily pull this off, but at the same time, it's ultra feminine. Like it leans masculine, but at the same time is super feminine in some ways. Such a hard thing to describe. This is a great sweater fragrance for the cold of winter. It really blooms like in the freezing cold weather. You put this on and it wafts through the air so beautifully on a cold day. Warm, ambery, woody, a little salty even, a little dry. I get a little patchouli in there, some of the oak moss. You just have to try this if you have a sense of adventure. If you don't have a sense of adventure with fragrances and you want to make sure you like your fragrance, don't play with Dune. Dune is not to be played with. Okay, purchased Absolutely Blooming. I like Blooming Bouquet. Our daughter uses it. I gifted it to her, even though I use it from time to time. But this here, Miss Dior Blooming Bouquet, is such a special floral fragrance. It is bright, vivid, in-your-face florals and some fruitiness to it as well. The combination of those two, this is an ultra femme fragrance. This is like fembot fragrance without powder. Like if you think of powdery bombs as being feminine fragrances, It's a fembot fragrance. Fruity, rose, sweet, floral, a little bit of woodiness. Raspberry in the top, blackcurrant, pomegranate, and pink pepper. It's not spicy to me at all. It's a very sweet, round, luscious, fruity floral to me. Middle notes are May rose and peony. The peony in here is just, it's my favorite flower, and it is just to die for. And it has white musk in the base. If you like ultra feminine fragrances that are super floral and a little clean, there's something clean about this, but not like squeaky clean, aldehydic clean. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. We've got 2 more. Thanks for hanging with me so far. And I think you have heard about these before, so I won't say much except to share that I finally got Narciso Ambre into my collection. Thanks to Josh Jane, a sample that she sent to me. Thanks so much. This next one I am blaming squarely on Maria Colette. I'm looking at you, Maria. She raved and raved about Girl of Now Shine. I have the regular Girl of Now and love it. I think it's such a gorgeous, comforting fragrance. Right up my alley with the nutty accord in there. This here, Maria, you were so right. This is such a gorgeous fragrance. I sniffed it and thought, where has this been all my life? Sweet, fruity, almond, nutty, vanilla, some white floral in there. Absolutely gorgeous. The difference between this and the regular Girl of Now is you have this beautiful pineapple note at the top that is pronounced. So imagine Girl of Now with this fruity pineapple thing happening also. Like, I didn't think Girl of Now could get better, and here came Girl of Now Shine. Pineapple, pistachio, pear, mandarin orange. You get bitter almond, jasmine, orange blossom, and ylang-ylang in the middle. Oh, vanilla, patchouli, and iris in the base. If I had had this in time, I would have put this in my beach series in the resort tropical florals video, the part 2 of that series, because it belongs there fair and square. Absolutely gorgeous. And I would have put Indi from Katy Perry in the first one, the coconut one, even though there's not a coconut note in here, because you get coconut out of this, a nice creamy coconut. Listen guys, these are just beautiful fragrances all around. Super excited to have these. I'll also mention that I picked up Sweetbriar and Moss from Clean. Really nice skin scent fragrance. And I picked up Nirvana Black as a completionist. And I now have all of the Elizabeth and James Nirvana series. The white, the black, and the other 4. That is my haul video. Would love to hear your thoughts on these choices, and if you have them, do any of these work for you? Do you have any comments about them? Did you enjoy the video? If you're new and you did, I hope that you will like and subscribe so that we can hang out more often. And thanks so much for joining me and bearing with me through an almost 30-minute video. Take care, guys.